Hey guys, Charlie from Adjust the Mic. Just need to do a little content disclaimer. Adjust the Mic is created for adult audiences only. Unless you're a terrible parent, we advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of terrible things that are involved in our lives. It might get dangerous on this podcast, but we're all in this together. Enjoy the show. He's got space. She's got the brewery. I'm dumb, and you're dumb.
Yeah. Stop.
Like we're dumb.
Declan, you like the Foo Fighters? No. So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah. Let's talk about how much we hate Scott, guys.
Just in my sickle.
I want to
Young people.
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a
It feels
second
like a rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
Just in my Chloe.
No, 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 no. You cannot buy the beer. Beer! Close your eyes. No, 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 no. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
Morning, Cloud Services. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic, sir. How are you doing today?
Wonderful. You press 1 to get the lower rate under account.
I would love to have a lower rate under my account.
Under account.
I would love to have a new rate under my account. That'd be great.
Did they hang up on you?
Yeah.
That was great.
Next week, he's going to have a new rate on his account.
I know, right? The Bank of India credit card.
This is a very important notice regarding your
He's like,
account. And then
all
you
I
on there,
needed
you
was
want a
yes.
lower
Thank you
rate?
very much.
Yeah, right.
Bye-bye.
You know, I get like 5 of those a day, but most of them is the car warranty
Mine
thing.
is always the car
Mine's the solar
warranty.
panels.
Is it?
Yeah, all the time.
Fucking solar panels.
Damn solar panel.
We are on episode 102.
102 jams.
Oh,
dude,
man.
102 jams.
That's going back.
Get some. To my right, the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Scott Salad-Eating Geyser.
I'm sorry.
Hello, governors.
Hello, ladies and gents.
Salad out of a fucking cup. To my left, the craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
How are you now?
Hey, girl.
Hello.
And then down yonder, Viking Metal Crew.
Bound Chicka Band.
And
Milky Way
joining us,
Mandingo.
as always, is Mississippi pot roast himself,
Hey, guys.
Charles in charge.
With a
up?
fresh haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Got
Summer
you-
cut.
Got your
Super
ears
tired.
lowered.
Got my summer cut. Yeah, I'm really tired, man.
Where'd you get it done?
Work.
The best place to do
Yeah.
it.
Well, they're literally professionals there.
Well, there you go.
What's going on? Everybody doing good? Scott's just guzzling salad and fucking soda, hanging out, not
It's
giving
water,
a
sir.
shit about the podcast.
Water.
That is the largest mixing cup I've ever seen you eat. Eating the salad out
Dude,
of, by the way.
like, when you put a salad in something, I didn't have a good bowl
Yeah.
that I wanted, and this is like a huge big bowl, and you
I
got a
get it.
handle on it. And you can mix all the dressing in there real nice, because I put a little bit of dressing in there.
What kind of dressing do you have?
It's like a sesame.
Oh,
Okay.
It's like an Asian one. It's like an Asian cabbage and all that. Really good.
cabbage is in the dressing
There's cabbage with dressing,
in the salad.
carrots, and dude, it's really delicious. If you want to try some, just grab my bowl.
Yeah, COVID, bro.
So what's the point of a salad?
What's the point of it?
Why are we eating salad right now instead of
Because
steak
I
and
haven't
potatoes?
gone to the grocery store, and I got home at 5:15, and you guys got here at 5:25, and I haven't cooked yet. And so
What do you didn't feed your children?
I get a bowl of fucking salad or a cup of salad.
What'd you give
I
your
thought he was
children?
going to be like, I wanted to start eating healthier.
I know, right?
The kid, and I have been. That's
You're-
why I'm not choosing getting pizza or something
You're
right
eating
now.
the food that your food eats. I get it.
Last week.
Salas had a salad with me and some carrots and stuff. He does that anyway. Allie's got pierogies in there and green beans, and she's got some chicken from the oven.
Pierogies are awesome.
So
Yeah, do you
I
like
still
them
managed.
boiled, or do you like a little char on them?
Gotta be charred.
Are we
Yeah,
fooding it this quick, or we just went right
We
to
just
food
went
just
right
because
there.
of that? My bowl. Charlie, you're learning. You got a new rabbit hole game.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like usually I rabbit hole things, but you always get us in the food talk.
Can we still talk about pierogies though, and how that's basically just mashed potatoes, like ravioli mashed potatoes?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Carbs on
But
carbs.
but they're
Oh,
the best. Yeah.
The best.
Carbs on
Carbs
carbs.
on carbs.
Carbs on carbs.
And they look like weird cardboard things when they're frozen. Like you're like, but that comes really good.
Yeah.
I never had pierogies really until I met Brent's mother, and she loved pierogies. Like it was like a thing, but they would actually hand make them in her family.
Yeah. Ooh.
And whenever we'd go out to restaurants, if they had, Polish foods, always pierogies. We'd get it all the time.
It's good shit. Shout out to my Polish brethren, Russ Wozniak. Dick.
Is he?
Yeah. Have you ever met him? He's Never mind, I can't say that.
Well,
It's just stupid sense.
leave that there.
I can't say that.
So Chris got another Facebook ban.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Both, even his porn Oculus.
I don't
one
know
did.
how they figured out both your accounts. Do you have the same
Porn
email linked to
Oculus.
both of them?
No, different phone number, different email. They got to be going by like commonly used IP addresses or something like that. But
That's so crazy.
You might need some
Yeah.
good look at your house, sir.
and it was the stupidest fucking thing too. You know what I got banned for? So Ice or Vanilla Ice recently came to town last weekend, and somebody put a post.
I saw
in the-
videos of him
in the Titus
teenage
Vanilla
Ninja
Ice got me
Turtles.
banned from
Oh my God.
Facebook.
Vanilla Ice did get me banned from Facebook for 7 fucking days. So somebody put a comment or posted the article in the Titusville group, and I'm a smart ass, so I put "all right, stop" as my only comment, hoping people would do the lyrics. And shout out to my little sister Katie, who started with me and kept it going. And then once we got to the lyric that was "I'm infecting your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly," so I posted that. And as soon as I hit post and the page refreshed, it's
If
like,
you got a
bam,
problem, yo, I'm
your
sorry.
account has been restricted for 7 days because it goes against Facebook community standards.
Wow.
There is no appeal process. We'll see you next Sunday, basically.
That's so great. How mad were you?
How many times have you been banned now?
This is all right. So
I've never been banned.
the way that it goes is your first ban is a warning, right? Like your first account action is a warning. The second one's 24 hours. And meanwhile, you can still see Facebook, but you just can't like or comment or anything. So the second one's 24 hours. The third one is 3 days. The fourth one is 7 days, which is what I'm on right now. And then after that, they're all 30-day bans after that.
Oh, you're fucked.
I am.
You got to be like Rachel White and have like 5 different accounts that they cannot link to you.
I thought that it does have my.
Is that
my full
to
name
avoid
on it.
bans? I always thought people who had different accounts because they were infidelity and shit like that.
I mean, some
Rachel's
people
was
do.
because she got banned
But
so
yeah.
many times.
I've got a couple friends of mine that are on the 30-day ban.
And they
now.
just-
And they've got I've got them under like 4 or 5 different names.
Oh, okay. I never thought about it that way.
But now I'm learning you have to use like a completely different name. So I'm gonna have to get a new Google phone number and a new email address.
Jesus.
Re-add all you bastards on it. But like the first time I got like the 24-hour ban,
man.
is I posted a picture of topless Selma Hayek, in a gentleman's group. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. The second time where I got
in
my
a
3 days.
gentleman's
There's
group.
a topless picture of Selma Hayek?
There's all
Oh, it's
kinds of
amazing.
groups on Facebook, man.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah.
crazy ones. There's like swinger ones. There's
Yep.
OnlyFans only
There's-
What is this
yeah.
gentleman's group? You guys just post pictures of girls?
Well, that group actually got banned because that's all they did. It was just a bunch of dads who posted like borderline acceptable
Oh my
ones
God.
of women on it.
Yeah,
I didn't even know
post
that
their
was a
girlfriend.
thing.
You
Yeah.
can do all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
there's you think about it, there's a group for it out there. They're all private hidden groups.
I guess.
Like just think AOL Instant Messenger 1998.
Yeah, all the different.
You know
chat
how
rooms
like
and
you had
stuff.
all the chat rooms and it just
oh, yeah.
like it's Facebook groups now.
That's exactly
You know
right.
what I mean?
Wow.
It's the
But
future.
you just got to be so damn careful now because they
then
will ban
Facebook
you.
stepped up their game because they got in trouble for a bunch of stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and they had to be
You and Donald
Different.
Trump, buddy.
That's right.
You and Donald Trump not playing by the rules.
I'm in questionable company now.
Wonder if they're going to have hearings about you.
they
I
could
think
go
that'd be
together,
great.
like speak together.
Oh.
You can go on tour, ride the Trump bus.
Samesies.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine anything worse.
Samesies.
But yeah, Donald's account's just gone. Like they did with mine when they deleted it the first time.
Oh, it's coming, buddy.
But you know what?
Keep
That was an
fucking
accident.
posting rap lyrics. That shit's coming.
Because the Talk of Titusville, their Facebook account got banned the same way mine did, where you have to do your
that
identity
talk
thing.
of Titusville?
Yeah, so
Why?
you have to. It was the same reason because they went and they banned a whole bunch of groups who they thought were fake accounts, right? And because a bot went and did all of this, they just wrote a program and went and blanket banned a bunch of people. And that's when I had to submit them the video of me looking up and down and left and right, my driver's license and all that.
Holy shit.
Talk of Titusville had that guy who runs that page had his Facebook account like deleted for a similar reason. We both got it back within about 5 days, but see, that's different than these account restrictions for me breaking the rules. Stupid ass Facebook. They're probably going to hear that through scanning the podcast and ban me for
You're
that.
fucked now. You're off iTunes now. Thanks. Got a whole podcast.
You can only find me on OnlyFans.
That's right.
With my OnlyFans.
Stupid Zuckerberg. Zucked.
Oh my gosh. So what's up, man?
Yeah.
Scott, you mentioned yesterday we're on a group text on a Messenger. You really want to go down the UFO thing, or tell why? What
guys,
made you?
okay,
What
like-
made you bring the UFO thing up?
Because there's something there. I saw something on YouTube.
60 Minutes.
Like it was a 60 Minutes thing where like they're pretty much saying, guys, like we've been knowing this shit's been going on. We don't know what the hell this is. It's finally gotten to the Pentagon, and the Pentagon, it's been kind of leaked, I guess, right? It kind of got forcibly covered, but it wasn't intentional. But then they kind of came out, instead of denying, they just kind of, now it's kind of an open investigation.
Well,
right?
last August,
Yeah.
the Department of Defense established the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force.
There you
So
go.
they're changing the name of UFO to that to lighten the blow, maybe.
Well,
And they're trying to gain insight in the origins of what these objects are.
well, all these people are coming out, right? You have the one guy, Joe Rogan's been blasting this out. Like he's had so many people.
Dave Fravor, Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich. That's the big one, the Tic Tac one.
Yep, Bob Lazar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Former Senator Harry Reid is a champion of releasing this stuff too.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then who's the drummer from Blink-182?
He's not the drummer.
Not the drummer.
You're talking
one of
about
those
Tom
guys.
DeLonge.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
He's been saying that there's
God,
UFO.
stupid.
He quit music to do this.
Yeah.
Like
Like a lot of presidents have really tried to kind of blow this up too. Like I know Clinton.
Well,
I
could
know,
you
like,
imagine-
Bush? I know some of a lot
Well,
of those
right
guys try
now,
to bring it out.
Marco Rubio is actually
He's been way big on it.
he's the one who's spearheading all this now.
Yep.
Well, because
So-
imagine if, like, my very first action as a president would be like, all right, what's up with these UFOs?
That's what Obama did,
What's
right? The
going on?
article you sent me, Charlie, said that Obama was like straight up. That was the first thing that he
Yep.
wanted to know.
Like there's things on Netflix. Like I fell asleep last night to some hangar or something, and it's like Vietnam. They were like also fighting UFOs, and like they were in like aerial fights, and these are like real people talking about it.
Well,
Or
like
they're
there's
time travelers.
stories of people.
Marty McFly.
Everybody's associating UFOs with aliens.
Right.
What it
Exactly.
is they're
just don't
objects
know
that
what it is.
we don't know, but from other
Right.
countries. We don't know if it's our country, and
Exactly.
it's nobody knows what's happening. I don't think we're going to really know. I don't think the truth is going to be told to the general
No,
public.
especially if
I
it's
think it is.
if it's some
That's
like
what's happening right now.
yeah, but if it's some classified top secret military
We're
tech,
gonna fucking find out.
they're gonna spin some other bullshit
Yes,
story
I
about
agree.
it. To
They'd
cover
rather
the true
spin that
nature
it's
of it.
aliens.
They would.
That's
Yes, they would.
true.
They would.
Dude, we need aliens, bro. We need something.
I love that it's not explainable.
Yes.
I love that feeling.
Yeah.
And if they ruin that for me and they say it's fucking China or Russia, I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
Like, just let me have this
Like,
unexplainable.
how many of our
amazing-
listeners believe in aliens? Like, really?
Yeah, you guys got to post
Do
on the
you
group.
really believe in aliens?
If you're
I
saying
posted
Hold on
something
now.
in the
there other
grand
day.
Do you believe
scheme
in-
of the universe that there's no other living creatures
or do
anywhere,
you believe
you're
in
insane.
a real unidentified flying
Yeah, I was about
object
to say-
that Russia or China or Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan, maybe Borat made something and he flies them around and nobody knows what it is? You never know.
I don't know, man. It's really well. Next week they're supposed to be dropping, and this
On the
episode will
first,
dro-
right?
Yeah, this episode will be out by then, probably.
And mind you, the footage that we're talking about too isn't some dude with a cell phone at night somewhere. This is like video
It's
from
the United States military.
from naval jets and radar, tracking these things with advanced military tech.
And I just shout out to everybody out there. If you haven't kind of looked into it, be careful because you will rabbit hole into some fake shit.
Yeah.
So try to find the that
Yes.
60-minute story is really good.
And it's on everywhere from Fox to CNN. It's
Yeah.
on both sides of the
And,
board.
and
it's
they're
being
both very
reported about.
smart, established, great news channels.
Yeah.
No fear mongering.
I'm just saying, like,
baiting.
on both sides, they're reporting this kind of the same. Like, they're both saying this is out there, and we don't. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, they're throwing it out there as like a.
Do you think that could bring us together as a country?
Aliens? That would so further divide us.
Yeah.
Because one half
it
it
depends
would be
what
like
shade of their skin is.
Be like, fuck those aliens, and then I love the aliens. And we would push
and
us so far apart.
One media side would be on one side, and one media would be on the other.
I'm with Flight of the Navigator, Mac and me, me and my boys. We're on this side over here.
I'm totally team aliens if they come.
I'm on alien side, bro.
Well, okay.
Fuck them aliens.
No, dude, we're not.
So,
just don't let them fuck us.
Do you guys remember on that Unsolved Mysteries, that first season that got released on Netflix? They did a whole episode on the UFOs and
That
like
was the
this
one-
one town
yeah.
that.
Maybe
Like,
they have $12 million.
What do you think happened? Like with that? Like, do you think these people are all making up stories about the same exact day and time that all this weird stuff happened?
Well,
or
and there's a lot of military people, and there's like the Navy and the Air Force and all. Even some of those, there's real reports out there where like we just don't know what they are.
Yeah,
and they were able to do things like go into the water, come out and like just dive deep into the water, like,
and then
really
split
fast.
into two.
Well, that's
You
the
know?
thing. The stuff that's shown in these video clips that are coming out is these craft are violating the known laws of physics.
Exactly.
Right. They're making hard 45-degree turns at speed, which is not
Yes.
possible.
Yep.
You know, they're accelerating from stop to super fast speeds, which should not be possible.
Bring that science to us, man.
Right?
Like, keep it coming.
But, you know, there was the one that was released last week where it zoomed off so fast, it exceeded the frame rate of the video itself. So it blinked and then disappeared. And you've got pilots who are talking about these things. And it's
you're
just,
hearing the transmissions between the people talking about it, and it's like, whoa.
these are trained naval aviators. These aren't a bunch of hicks out drinking moonshine at 4 a.m. thinking they're seeing shit. These are, you know, professionals who are seeing this shit. And the fact that they've got it backed up on video is really fascinating to me, I think.
The Lieutenant
It really
Commander Alex Dietrich, she mentioned something pretty cool about it. They watched this for 5 minutes, and when it was done, her mind was trying to figure out what it was. So as soon as you're done seeing that, your mind's going to play tricks on you.
Mm-hmm.
I did not just see that. That was something else. And then your reality, because it's such a shocking moment, is going to just fuck your brain up seeing something like that. And she had mentioned that. She's like, I just kept trying to explain it, and I couldn't, and it fucked her up for a long time.
Colleen, what do you think?
I'm just trying to. I mean, I've always thought that there was stuff, but I'm almost positive in that article you sent me, Charlie, to read, that they talked about how the pilots up there, they're seeing things and that being recorded through a certain video recording
They have
system.
a camera underneath on the plane or something,
and
that
it's
can
like,
kind of, you know, that's a part
they
of
haven't worked out to see if there's like lens flares or different, you know, shades of light that are hitting certain reflective surfaces that could be misleading to what you're actually seeing.
And that would be true if there weren't any radar returns. But you've got shipborne radar who are also tracking these high-speed objects into,
because they're doing those auto
targeting
targeting things where it's like auto, you know, it's tracing the thing moving in an auto targeting way.
Well, then that's
like,
crazy, because I'm always trying to figure out.
Of course.
Whenever I watch those stupid Ghost Adventure shows and stuff, I'm like, and then this layer, I'm like, that's a lens flare.
It's a flat Earth, and you're using a what are those frog a lens or whatever.
Yeah, fisheye lens. Yeah,
I mean, I always want to be skeptical of what I'm seeing, because it's normally like when you see something and you really want to like believe it, and then you find out it's all just
Charlie,
fake.
do you really believe?
I don't believe in aliens.
You don't believe at all in
I haven't seen one.
species from another planet?
I haven't seen one.
Do you believe, like, it's like almost like if you believe in God or not? Do you believe that there's a potential for there to be?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And Chris,
Same.
okay.
I don't.
There has to be.
I mean, I'm a nerd, so you know, and space is one of my favorite topics, right? So I've looked into the, you know, like aliens, but from a more academic perspective of it, and it's impossible. It's just fucking impossible for intelligent life to not exist somewhere in the universe. The numbers are just against it. There's so many stars, so many planets, and so many galaxies, and the universe is so massively vast that it's just impossible. Now, do I think they visited here? No. Just because of the you know, people have a hard time really putting their brain around the length of like a light year, for example, right? And just how far of a distance that is.
Yeah. Is it the Fermi paradox.
It's the well, there's
Fermi.
Yeah, the Fermi paradox.
I was reading about that a little bit yesterday.
There's a couple different
there's
reasons.
like 6 or 7.
Unless you go through a black hole and then you end up in a whole nother galaxy.
That's
that's where shit. But yeah. Okay,
we're not smart.
Elon Musk, right?
We are not smart.
Elon Musk was asked this question by Joe Rogan. Did y'all see that?
No.
Okay, when he asked him, like Elon was kind of like, no, there's no extraterrestrial species out there visiting us. I think I know about it, and I would like, I'd tell you.
Meanwhile, he is that one.
But think about it this way, though.
But are they on the same plane of consciousness? Are they? You know what I'm saying?
He's one of those.
Don't understand.
Exactly. Like, but what is he trying? Like, what is his goal in his life? Is to become an extra, a multi-planetary species.
Yeah.
He wants human existence to go onto multiple planets. So, however old the planet Earth is right now, let's say in another galaxy there is a planet that's twice as old, maybe thousands of years beyond what Earth is, and has a similar trajectory in some way, because it's all just a formulation of a certain amount of elements, right, to create the life. So all these, maybe things will look different and be a little different, but not probably too bad. That have learned and advanced their technologies, and maybe even thrown out a capsule or thrown out something, and you never know.
Yeah. And
I'm not saying that it's happening, but I'm saying that the chance that we see that, maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe in the next couple, maybe some fucking...
Maybe it's like the Mars situation right now.
Maybe some motherfuckers drop down on us,
Like, we sent that thing to Mars, and it's just a helicopter flying around, and if there was somebody on Mars, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? But maybe they just flung something our way, and it's just doing its thing.
But there's a line of thought that I kind of subscribe to, too, is like, when was the last time, Scott, you went out to an ant pile in your backyard and you stirred up the ants? You say, hey, I want to talk to you about general relativity. Do you guys have some time? No, you don't do that because you're on a different level of existence, like Charlie said. Yeah. For an alien to be...
They bite me.
Yeah. For an alien civilization to be advanced enough to traverse the vast distances that are out there, they're going to be on a technological level so far beyond. They would be the humans talking to us as the ants. Like, it would be meaningless for them to have a conversation with us because they're just on a completely different plane of existence. So people like Elon Musk say, we got to stop these contact attempts, beaming to the center of the galaxy and beaming to, lasers to different planets that could have life because, you don't know what's going to come knocking if they receive this call.
Drake's equation was the one I was talking about. That's what I was looking at yesterday.
Yeah, so if the Drake equation is fascinating. So if you plug in like 0.1 or 0.01 for all the values in the Drake equations, and I mean, how nerdy do you want me to get with
that?
This?
Was in the
go. I want to hear.
That was in the 70s,
right?
Yeah.
Well, so like the Drake equation, really basically put is like
Can't wait for porn music.
if you take, out of all the galaxies in the universe that have stars that have planets, and then out of those planets that can sustain life, and out of those planets that can sustain life, that have life, and if those planets, that life is intelligent life, and that intelligent life is able to travel to stars, if you put 0.01 for all of those values for the Milky Way alone, and I mean, you're reducing by an exponential factor as you keep going down, right? So the final output for the Milky Way, if you put 0.01%, is like 10,000. So, intellectual civilizations in just our Milky Way. And there's trillions of galaxies out there.
It hurts my brain because I did the dark force theory too. And I got like 3 paragraphs in. I was like, nope. Like, I just don't want to. It fucking hurts my brain.
Well, there's a couple different things too. Like, people talk about like the cosmic censorship thing is like civilizations are unable to get to a technological level where they could leave their home planet due to self-annihilation.
Yeah.
And then there's like the lonely forest one is like we are, and these are reasons why people think that we haven't seen aliens yet. Mm-hmm. And so the lonely forest one is that we are the only one in the entire universe, and we are completely alone. And then there's the cosmic zoo thing where they know we're here, but they're leaving us alone because
we're
we
like
haven't. We're like monkeys.
Yep.
banging sticks together.
Maybe it's all a simulation.
But they need our water sources, and that's why they're
It's
going
all-
to
right?
our oceans, and then they go underwater so they can't be detected because we
Right.
don't have that technology.
you think
yet.
it's all a simulation?
And then they get all the energy they need so they can bounce off to the next fucking planet.
So
Shit's fucking going down.
That salad looks disgusting.
Crazy.
Or they just find shortcuts and wormholes and black holes.
right,
I mean,
but
like, can you imagine if those are a
we
real
always
thing
go to
that
holes,
we would?
don't we?
But
That's
I
where
mean,
we always
seriously,
end
think
up.
about it. If those things are real and people can be like, oh, come on, whatever. But there was a lot of things that we talked, shit about in the past
Right.
that have turned out to be true. But if something like that was the case and you can skip to an entire galaxy by like going to one certain point and it kind of just like flings you somewhere,
yeah,
then who knows what the hell's going to happen.
What if Stanley
But-
was the connection?
yeah, he's gone.
Like Stanley was the connection.
Oh, Stan Lee.
So
I thought you were saying
all
Stanley
these
like
comics
one
that
word.
he wrote. This shit's gonna come down.
Like the guy from The Office?
like the boys, are gonna come out.
But I think it's I'll get to the simulation thing for a second because I went down a big rabbit hole on that a couple weeks
The
ago. and I
simulation
got-
theory.
Yeah, but it's
It's all virtual
just
reality,
derailed.
pretty much.
So if you look into like different levels of like really,
That's Aztec philosophy. I
yeah,
didn't even know that.
it is. It's like if you go into like really experimental and really, way out there, different discussions within high energy physics and stuff, is like we are a hologram basically. And I don't know enough about it to go into it any further than that, but they've done some calculations that if they prove out to be true, then we're, some projection of what is really real, right? Based on the known laws of physics that we know. And an important point to that is, so the very smallest unit of measurement that we have is called a Planck length. And it's basically, you can't measure smaller than that because if you go smaller than that, then nothing, that's the physical distance the smallest unit you could measure using science and using mathematics, which is basically a pixel, right? Because a Planck length is even smaller than the distance between the atoms in a helium molecule. It's even smaller than the distance between the quarks and the gluons that make up all that kind of stuff. So people have said, so if we have the smallest limit, then those are basically pixels, right? Which I think is fascinating.
Yeah, I'm trying to Google Planck length, and it
I'm-
just fucking hurts my brain.
I'm messing something up so bad.
And it looks like it's made for a 6-year-old, and I don't understand it.
Are you looking at the Wikipedia page? Because that gets
No.
really complicated.
No. I'm actually on a.
Yeah, I could talk about this shit all day, guys. Can we talk about like, boobs and beer or something like that?
What do you think about boobs and beer?
I love boobs and beer.
Right, Colleen?
I was just thinking about Mark Rober right now.
About what?
He does a lot of videos on YouTube that Brent makes me watch, like scientific stuff, and he did this whole entire thing.
Well, I was trying to get to this the whole time, and now you stop talking nerdy.
Great fucking time.
See how quick I was on
I
that?
mean, that's
He
great.
shows
look at
starting from a football field and then works his way out the
Doesn't work with
distance
her.
between the planets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like how in the grand scheme of things, like how our Milky Way is a certain size compared to this and that.
Yeah.
And when you start thinking about it, it literally, like you said, your brain cannot comprehend
No.
the distance. And even when they show you a picture of the Milky Way galaxy and they zoom out and they show all the other ones around, and then there's even more and more, and you're just like, oh my God.
The connection's mushrooms. All you gotta do is eat mushrooms. You go to that other
DMT.
galaxy,
Yeah.
DMT.
Yep.
Then you're in the other galaxy. You're talking to those motherfuckers. Then that's where the negotiations
People that
happen.
actually
That's
believe
why
that.
we're still peaceful, because that's where the negotiations happen.
Yep.
We talk to the aliens through our DMT and our mushrooms, and then they go, "Okay, these guys are pretty cool. There's a few cool people there."
Well, like, what are the
We'll
chances
leave
they
them
even
alone.
understand our language? Come on.
Oh, they understand our
Oh,
language.
yeah.
I guess a smile is universal.
So, I
right?
mean, let's
Jesus.
talk about how big things are, right? So, hard.
Oh,
So a light year is almost 6 trillion miles, right?
Oh, no.
trillion.
Trillion miles. That's not
Over
million.
here.
That's
Over
not
here.
billion.
Hold on, we're
that's
here.
trillion.
Hold on, we're back.
And that's the distance it takes a photon of light 1 year to travel in, right? So the nearest star. Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the sun. The sun is
Well, let's
like
talk about your son.
7 light minutes away, right? So if the sun turned off right now, it would take 7 minutes for us to even know, because it takes 7 minutes traveling at the speed of light to get to us. So it's 6 trillion light years. That's a long distance, and that's why I think
Oh my god.
Travel to the
I'm
stars
almost there, guys.
Keep going.
Turn around, Chris.
And all these other galaxies, they have their own Elon Musks
Sure.
trying to, spread out,
Their
spread
own
out,
Einsteins.
go.
Colleen,
And
when you talk, we won't do that.
thanks, man.
Do you think their version of The Office is just as good?
I hope so.
Do you think that they even have senses of humor, or do you think it's all like straight,
Or The Simpsons?
I don't know.
It's such a jerk.
I got to start watching the X-Files again. They had a lot of good ideas in that show.
X-Files is great.
I know. I love that show.
And then David Duchovny turns to what was his great
the Californication
Californication.
thing?
Yeah.
So good, man.
Listen, when we take a break, I got to show you this post. It's gone fucking haywire.
Is it
Okay.
Joe Miller's post?
Is it still
It's so
going?
Which group is it?
Truth about
Is it
Titusville.
Joe Miller's and Truth About Titusville,
It's
everybody.
gone so-
Go get them.
It's so fucking good.
Are they beating up on him?
Oh, no, he's going hard.
Oh, I got to look. All right, break.
I love it. I love
No,
it.
we can't take a break yet. Just look at it while we're
Oh,
just
God.
whatever. We have nothing going on. We're talking about fucking UFOs.
These hometown
Like,
sites have gotten out of control because are you on the Port St. John one too, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I guess some lady posted a video the other day of these kids walking, some girl walking through her yard.
Oh, my
First, the
God.
post started off with like, "I got the signs removed." I guess they were putting these
Oh, yeah.
light up signs on the corners of like Fay and Grissom and like all these other things where people could put advertisements with their super like bright lights. So I guess this lady got removed. So she's like giving herself kudos on the site, and she goes, "Oh, and another thing, tell your kids to like stay out of my yard." And it has these kids,
Yeah.
these kids right now. This person's house is on the corner of Fay and Grissom, so
right
major
there.
intersection.
Yeah.
And these kids are riding their bike around, and this girl is walking with a skateboard, and the girl just cuts across her yard to cut the corner.
Right.
And
We used to
so
always do that as
everyone-
kids.
Every kid ever has done
every
that.
person went off on her like,
yeah.
"Oh, Karen, get off my lawn, you whippersnappers!" And like she ends up turning off the comments. And like when you play the video, you can hear the kids kind of joking around. Something is being said about kidnapping,
Yeah.
and so people are like, "How do you know this girl wasn't afraid for her life?" and blah blah. So then this lady turns off the commenting, makes another post with another video of the other side of her yard where the girl meets up with the other two.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, she's so terrified for her life. Why don't you think before you post?" And then people are just like, "F you, Karen. We're gonna do donuts in your yard tonight. Put up a fence. Do this. Do that."
They
Like,
went so hard on her.
Like-
oh, it was
Like
so
as a
bad.
kid, how many yards have you guys
Exactly.
gone through? Like those are the
You
cool
can't count.
neighbors because you did have the butthole neighbors that made sure there was not you could not come on my property in any way, shape, or form without being harassed. Like we used to cut through people's yards to get to the next neighborhood or get to the woods or
Yeah.
like to get to the park. We had all kinds of little cut throughs, and the people didn't give a shit as long as we weren't like staying.
Yeah,
you
they,
know?
they ended up deleting
keep it
all the
moving.
posts because there was a kid on there under 18 with a video because somebody I knew was actually like, "Hey, my son was the one riding a bike, and I would appreciate it if you take this video down of him
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's doing nothing wrong."
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're like,
That's
and that
what's up.
girl's actually their friend, and all this. And so, but I'm like, oh man, the whole town, like I'm talking 300 and something
I know, I
comments,
saw it.
and everyone was going off on this lady. They're like, "Oh,
Like Joe Miller's
Like-
getting into the truth about
Yeah.
Titusville right
yeah."
now.
It's so
I guess
good.
she's like saying
It's
she's
so fucking
she's
good.
worried about her yard, and someone's like, "Oh, the lady with the woman for Trump sign in her yard is wanting to make sure her yard doesn't look bad."
Build that wall.
And I was like, "Oh my god, this is going to turn political and
It
not
always
good."
goes to fucking
It always
politics.
does.
Like,
idiots.
so
Ridiculous.
So give us the update on. Tell us what's going on with Joe and this Titusville site, so everyone can
I
know.
can't.
You just got to go see that.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe let's take a break, and then
Yeah.
like when we come back from break, guys, we got some Frank talk. Frank's been talking some trash.
Fucking bully.
Totally
Hey,
talking trash.
Frank's he gets off on the fact that we cannot immediately answer these questions.
Oh my
and-
god, sorry. This is Joe Miller.
It's so good.
Like you guys are
It's
so ready.
fucking good.
And then we also have some misconnections. I got some printed out, and some of them are pretty damn good. So be ready.
Oh god.
I do have some 80s trivia. I have just a few, just like 2 or 3 questions, not too many.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's it. Are we back?
Yeah. Because that's a process to go through to get that too. That's hard.
Okay, so
That's what she said.
let's play this out for everybody. We're back from break, and we want to talk about a bully. I don't think bullying's a good thing, especially this day and age.
He's always been such a nice guy.
It's well, yeah, no.
Oh my garage.
And he wants to bully alligators. He wants to bully people not
He ties
good at
them
trivia.
up.
You're taking it too far. He only bullies you.
He gets something called a blue check. I don't even know what a fucking blue check
whispers
mark
to
means.
snakes.
Something about a blue check mark, and now he just bullies everybody.
I think he joined Slytherin.
And we're talking about Frank Robb.
Talk to snakes.
Now, what is a blue check mark?
So that means your account's verified, and it's usually saved for like politicians and musicians and
and celebrities.
celebrities
And
stuff.
bullies.
Frank's a celebrity now.
So
guys.
getting a blue
He's big
check mark
time.
on Twitter is a big deal. So
He got it on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
He's universally blue checked. Like he's verifiable, Frank.
I guess he can be trusted unless you're Charlie and
Like-
you think that he is a bully.
Bully.
And he just does things to get you.
He he gets off on this, stumping us on this trivia each week, and he laughs and giggles
Yes.
and all these little nopes.
And
No,
Angela got it
no.
twice in a row.
And you know what?
yeah.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
theory
Angela.
about that. Does anybody know her?
Oh yeah, very
Yes.
well.
Oh, yeah.
I've known Angela forever.
Real well.
Shit. Does anybody know the other lady that's gotten 2 in a row?
Who's gotten 2 in a row
It's
besides
just been
her?
Angela.
Is it just been her?
It's just
Because
Her and Scalzi. if you
got
wanna-
one.
there's
shit.
Yep.
shout out to Angela.
There
Thanks,
goes my
Scalzi.
theory. Sorry,
Who got the
Angela.
first one? Somebody we didn't
Scalzi,
know.
right?
No.
Hey, and there's so many people commenting, and there's so many guesses. And one thing that
So
people
many
don't do,
guesses is
people
right,
don't
dude.
look at. People throw just some bullshit out there. For too
Brent,
long.
man.
Guilty.
Brent
Yeah.
and you
You guys
are just
like try to keep it within the constraints, but it's kind of awesome. It's hilarious to scroll and
Listen.
watch because you'll see the same things posted because people are just like, I ain't fucking scrolling to see what other people answer.
Right,
I'm just
yeah.
throwing my shit
There
out there.
are so many
but the pieces
answers.
fall where they may, and I love it.
Well, because
Funny as hell.
after you get to 1,000 comments, you stop getting notified of more comments.
Yeah.
I noticed that. So
Well, Frank, he sits there through every comment.
Nope.
And nope you.
Nope.
Laughs at you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like you're never gonna get it. Never
Thanks a
gonna
lot,
get
Frank.
it. Like he sit there and messages Charlie and I privately, and just like, you guys are you gonna give up? Do you give up yet? Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done? Are you done?
So
Are you done?
my favorite thing this week, and like my husband is a very quiet man, and he only kind of talks when he needs to say something. So Frank asked the question, okay, serious question. When you get a blue check by your name on Instagram, does it make you fancier than the non-blue check people? What's a blue check about? Asking for a guy that now has a blue check. And Brent responds, well, that was the fastest anyone's given the correct answer. This week was too easy. And I died so hard because like somebody immediately was like, it means you're famous or you're verified, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's right. The first time Frank's asked a question and the first person got it
Mm-hmm.
right. But Frank didn't know the answer. I find that very hard to believe, but
He was gloating in his glory of verifiability.
yeah.
And I understand it, and it's awesome. I would gloat if I could ever get a blue check one day. I probably
Could
won't.
you imagine?
I'm not verifiable.
Well,
but
I don't.
if it
I
ever
really don't
happens-
know what it means, man. Like, what is
Well,
the
like
definition?
when you're on Twitter,
It's a real
it started on
account.
Twitter, from at least my knowledge.
But
It's like when you're talking to LeBron James, there's LeBron James, LeBrain James, the dude
Yeah.
James,
Yeah.
and
Who
they're
the
all
fuck would
close.
wanna talk to
and
him?
There's LeBron James 1, LeBron James 2, LeBron James all the way to probably 1,000.
It means that
and
you're the
all these
real
people
deal.
are posting saying we're LeBron James,
Right.
And this is saying no. You ain't LeBron James. The guy with the blue check mark, that's the real LeBron James.
so I
Right.
can start a Frank Robb Facebook profile.
And they'll know that it's fake now, and you'll be banned. And you'll be Oculus Chris.
Whenever I catch a 30-day, which is going to happen, I'm going to start a Frank Robb Facebook.
Do you know what I'm going to love
We
about
should
this
start
week?
up a fake Frank Robb page, like a fan page.
Do you know what I'm going to love about this week's trivia question?
That we're gonna get it immediately.
Is Chris Chamberlain is going to know it and not be able to post
Yes,
because he's
yes.
banned.
True story.
No.
Oh, it's going to be
Oh,
so
I'm
good.
man.
going to be so mad.
He's gonna be asking us to put the answer in for me.
When's it up?
Sunday at...
Oh, you're a
When did I get banned? I got
Oh my
banned
God.
Sunday afternoons.
Why don't you make a new Facebook page and title it
Well-
Frank Robb?
Let's be real here, though. It's not like
The
you're ever
non-blue
really.
check.
It's not like you're really ever gonna get it right, though.
I mean, no.
Oh,
There's
You have
shots
more.
fired.
You have more responses than anybody.
No. He phrases them in such a way that they are just not possible to get, even if you know what the right answer is.
Oh,
Well,
I think
would say-
Angela Krieger would like to
will
disagree
say-
with you.
I agree. I think she-
Jared thought that his answer fit every question.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said Bible last week. And
I said bandana.
and I think it
So
really
close.
that is so close, man. That's like pretty much the same thing, right?
I'm not going to argue it. He's verified. I don't want him to kick me off the interwebs.
But the fact of the matter is, though, what does this do? This has everybody talking and arguing and thinking, and like obviously we're still Googling. We're just trying to Google in creative ways that make us think differently. And he knows what we're doing because he's done the same thing to prep for these. It's frustrating.
Love you, Frank.
But we're
Hope
still going to
you
get
can
this
come
shit
with me
immediately.
next Wednesday.
We're still going to get it immediately, Frank. Charlie's turning on you, Frank. You took us on a hike. Like, you've done all this cool stuff.
Oh, I was bro crushing hard, man.
I know, man.
And now he's just
now he's verified.
a bully.
So now
He's a bully.
He makes fun of us, and now he's better than us.
It's verified.
All right, that's not true at all, you
Oh, my
guys.
garage.
Back off of Frank, okay?
Like, we need like sad music.
Now we love you, Frank. Keep up the
No, that's actually pretty
Trivia, I
freaking
guess.
awesome, right? The trivia is fantastic. I love it. It's a hit.
I look forward to it.
Congrats, Angela. You deserve it.
I'm really hoping that next week, because next Wednesday we're going to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm where Chance the Snapper is, and Frank is maybe going
Jump
to
in
meet
there and
us
take a picture with him.
right?
Selfie.
But he has an appointment at Chance to make sure he's okay because he's had his ups and downs.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't promise anything, and I'm like, oh my god, I really want him to be there because 3 children at an alligator farm.
After Charlie just went in on him.
Yeah. Hey, I am defending Frank. Frank, you can still be my friend. Don't worry about Charlie. He's done.
Frank, I love you, man, but quit being a bully. Be nice to us. Gosh. Gosh.
So, speaking of nice, we got a 3-day weekend coming up.
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
That we do.
What's going on? Is there anything?
Like, what's going on out there? Like, what is happening publicly? Anything?
Vanilla Ice is playing, or no?
Vanilla Ice is Memorial Day weekend.
He was there.
Are there
You guys-
what are the other things?
I saw the video of that. Did you see the video of Vanilla Ice? He had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on stage with him.
The real one?
And people
Yes.
were going up on the stage and they were like dancing their hearts out. I'm like thinking, oh Lord,
I know.
there's Teenage Mutant Ninja
I'm-
Turtles on the stage.
I know one of the guys that was in the dance contest.
Turtles in a half shell.
Shout out
Power.
to Billy Grillo.
Go Ninja, go
old,
Ninja, go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Old Glory Lodge that do that Facebook raffle page.
Oh yeah,
He runs that. He was up there schnocker dancing.
Oh heck yeah!
Oh no, man.
I know the whole intro song to Ninja Turtles.
I think we all
The
do.
world's most fearsome
The fighting
fighting team. Ninja Turtles. They're the heroes in the half shell, and they're green.
Hey, get a grip.
Hey, that was April. That was the first Ginger Crush.
Raphael
man.
is cool,
Oh,
but rude.
April?
Give me a break. Michelangelo
remember
is
April,
a
right?
party dude.
That was your first Ginger Crush, Red Sonja.
Dude, what was I like 10 years old or 11 when 11 or
That's
12? when
that's what
Ninja Turtles
contributed
came
to my
out?
Ginger Crush.
And,
Yeah,
I mean,
Red
April.
Sonja.
Ariel.
Yeah.
Go in there.
I thought you guys would say Jessica Rabbit or something.
Well, that too. I mean, that's a good one.
Ariel kind of no, like, yeah, Ariel, but she's a mermaid, man. She's fake.
Well, you know.
April from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is real.
It's
though.
real.
A ginger with a
Totally.
yellow jumpsuit. That's realistic.
Jesus Christ.
She had legs, bro.
Where are
she
we
had legs.
going? Where are we going?
I'm just looking for some legs.
We're
I like
really,
legs.
really rabbit hole in this.
Come
one
back to
bad.
me,
I
fellas.
don't, I'm not a tail
Come back
guy.
to me,
I'm
fellas.
sorry. I like legs.
What are we doing this weekend, guys?
I want the whole leg.
Sorry.
I want it to separate.
Those old school cartoon theme songs, though, man, they just come right back, right? Like DuckTales. Oh, I used to love that one. Yes. Every
Remember Gummy
day
Bears?
they're out.
No.
Gummy
Oh, yeah.
bears bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Whoa.
High adventure. That's
What about
beyond
Muppet
the-
Babies?
Oh, see, I only know the new one now
No.
because they got the new Muppet Babies at my
Fraggle
kids'
Rock.
house sometime.
Do.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. What about Captain Planet?
No.
Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take
remember that.
pollution down to zero.
What was Inspector Gadgets? I thought it was.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those are the days, though, man. Waking up on Saturday morning.
Yeah, but how many of you know Paw Patrol? Paw Patrol.
Oh,
I should know
Paw
that
Patrol.
one, yeah.
That was right at the end of Riley's.
Rocky Zuma Sky. Yeah, they're
Yep.
on the way. Sorry.
Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies.
God.
Well, see, if we're
about
going more
Thomas?
current,
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8.
that's a good one.
Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown.
What is
and blue. They're the really useful crew.
What is
all
that?
with different roles to play. Rounded missions are on the way.
What are you singing?
Thomas.
Thomas the Train.
Oh, I know.
Oh, God.
You got some misconnections for us?
Wonder Pets.
Remember
Wonder Pets?
No.
I remember Wonder
It's
Pets.
Lily, Tuck, and Ming Ming too. We're Wonder Pets, and we're here for you.
That was terrible.
What kind of work? Teamwork.
Never
What kind of
even
work?
heard of this.
Teamwork.
Uh-uh.
And it's this whole little thing, dude, and it's the best. It's a turtle, a duck, and a hamster, and they save people and save things.
Yeah, I
All
got,
right.
got nothing on that one.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, what about the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song? It's so weird. Hot dog. I don't
Hot
get.
diggity dog, hot dog,
God.
hot diggity dog.
It was so
Yeah, the
bad.
cartoon
You got
Express,
ears this time for
Smurfs.
cheers.
Man, there's so many all day long.
Oh, okay.
What
Done.
see you
Jabberjaw.
you brought up you had some misconnections. What's that all about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. The kid that played the drummer in School of Rock passed away.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
damn.
that. That sucks.
Ooh, Scott's got paperwork and everything. Hey, can we talk about David Ellison after this?
Ooh, no.
Who's that?
Bass player from Megadeth got caught with some shenanigans.
Yeah, it's
All right.
creeptastic.
It's getting mega canceled.
He did.
All right.
Too late.
Our beachside get-togethers.
What? Okay, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
this is-
misconnection?
This is missed connections.
We used to do this-
way back yonder. You remember yonder?
Is this off of
You remember
Where do you
Craigslist
get
or something
this
like
from?
that?
Is it off Craigslist?
This is Craigslist.
Okay.
and what it is, it's like people take out a local ad
Yep.
and just say,
They're pretty much like, let's say,
They're just creepy
let's say you're, like,
A lot of them, like
you
90%
don't have
of
this
them are.
person's number, and you're like, this is like a Hail Mary saying, hey, I saw you, you saw me, we had a connection.
For real
I
Hail
was
Mary.
the guy with the, this and
and
that,
you're assuming
the
that
girl with this
person
and
is
that.
going to read a misconnection.
On Craigslist.
Right. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Charlie, I need an intro to when I do these. Something to like an intro.
Okay.
So like you need to do like what you do.
Okay.
And make me one. And then I'll put music behind it.
Okay.
All right, so let's have it. What's our first
Ready?
misconnection here?
It's a good idea. Our beachside get-togethers. We used to always get together and discuss fishing. I'd love to show you my big bobbers and big pole if you have a little time. It's a nice, relaxing time. Message me. It's been a while. So, like, I wonder if this is where they do this at. Maybe they meet up on here, and they just got to look.
Is that like what, like an M4W? Because it'll usually specify, right? Like a man
like,
for
do you
a
think
woman.
this is
or,
a joke one? Maybe
it's
Like,
got
my
to. That's got to
bobbers
be
with
a
my
joke.
pole?
Yeah,
they're just like hoping for the best. Maybe
maybe. You gonna yeet that over to the side.
looking for my G+G content creator.
G+G.
What is that?
Girl and girl,
Chris
right?
knows.
It's got to be
Yeah.
G+G. That's
See,
what.
see how fast you got that?
Okay, come
Yeah,
on.
that's pretty good.
I never, my mind
that?
never would have even went
It's like,
there.
boom.
Oh, it's yeah. I'm
Gridiron
a
gang.
lost cause.
Oh.
The gridiron gang. I like that. That might be more suiting. I do OnlyFans.
Yes.
I can't. Do I give the name?
No.
No,
I
we're
do
not going to do any
OnlyFans.
free promotion.
I do
No need.
OnlyFans and Chatterbait. What is a
Wait,
fucking
what?
Chatterbait? That's why we're doing this.
You know what this is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
God.
do it. Oh, hold on.
You're a dirty
Hold on.
boy.
I am. It's
You know
What
what?
is it?
Hold on. Don't tell us
Who
yet. Don't tell us
knows?
yet.
I've
What is
never
it?
heard of this.
I'm not Googling that.
I'll tell you how I know about this one though. This
No?
I heard about this on a podcast. Let it kick in.
Is that the Doors?
What was that? Was that the porno music? Because that was
Yeah.
not good.
Royalty free too. Hold on.
So there was, all right. You remember in Orlando a couple years ago there was a murder. So it was an affluent family.
Just like a
And-
white-winged dove.
Sings a song just like this singing. So
I don't think
Chatterbait,
I don't
what
think
is
we're
it?
gonna play
the
that.
son shot and killed the entire family because they were mad that he had spent like $200,000 on a model on Chatterbait. So I went down the rabbit hole at home and I looked at what Chatterbait is, and it's a collection of
we believe his
girls on
explanation?
webcams where they're just them in front of a cam, and you can tip them tokens, and they do what you ask them to do, right?
Like crypto tokens?
No, like the currency. You get $10 for however many tokens it gives you.
So it's like an iPad game, but it's reality.
Right. So this
So
guy
it's like a claw game for porno people.
basically. But the models are all live, right? Responding on it. So the guy had spent like $200,000 of the family's money over the course of 6 months on these chatterbait whores. And then when they called him out and when they banned him,
Just
Gaslighting.
just gaslight. You just cancel all of these
Gaslighting.
ladies.
No,
Nice young ladies.
These nice young ladies, right?
God, you
Or
just
their e-thoughts. Sorry. So the family
E-thoughts.
took away the access to the money and because the guy had fallen in love with this one model. And that's why he was giving her all
Sounds
the
like
money
90
because he
Day
wanted to get all of her
Fiancé shit.
attention.
Yeah.
And then the family cut him off, basically broke them up, and then he murdered him for all of it. So this is the podcast, the Sword and Scale, which is really good if you're looking for something else aside from us to listen to. But they did the whole story, and they interviewed the guy, got a hold of the model, and
chatterbaited her.
Yeah, and interviewed her for the podcast, and said that wasn't the first time that somebody had fallen in love with her, and then gave her hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Like, you can pretty much live in a van and have a phone now and make enough money to just do whatever the fuck you want.
We can't.
Like-
Yeah, you got to be relatively.
As soon as my
good-looking.
kids are out of the house, I'm getting a van and some video cameras.
You're
and
gonna
I'm
get
just gonna
arrested.
do whatever the fuck I
No,
want.
you're gonna get arrested.
Van down by the river.
It wouldn't work for me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Look
it'd
at
be
this
bad.
fucking creeper.
Look at this motherfucker.
So now that we all know
fucking
what
salad out of a bowl.
With a cookie butter for dessert.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fucking
listen,
mother-
now that we all know what chatterbait is, and we've got,
I don't really know what it is yet.
Go back to the article. What's it asking for?
Okay, are we okay? We're going there now. You ready?
Well, because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
I need some side income.
I don't think you fit the bill here, sir. Let's find out. I'm looking for a female content partner.
Yeah, not me.
You got a wig, bro?
No.
Got some boobs? You see that? There's little. You can get one of those little shirts on our Facebook page.
That BJ put.
Yeah, with the.
Is this still the one that was
little
the
knitted
G on
boobs.
G? So girl
Yeah,
on
we're
girl
back.
Okay,
to the G on
girl on
G.
content
girl.
provider.
I do OnlyFans and Chatterbait. I'm looking for a female content partner to SFS and build up a portfolio with together. So what's FSS
I have no idea.
or SFS?
I couldn't even begin
Sex
to guess.
for
Oh,
Show.
that could be it.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
Ooh.
Well, it could be. Yeah.
You get double points for that trivia there, Charlie. That's good.
Thanks, man.
when we collab once or multiple times,
Collab. All right.
we can collab once or multiple times. Shoot me an email if interested. MILF53.
No. Don't put the name out there.
There's no name. 125 pounds. Her name's
Oh,
MILF.
okay.
She's mixed, super hot, if that matters. And that's just that's out there. So if another super hot girl goes on Craigslist and finds this, boom.
There's opportunities to make money
they're
everywhere.
chatterbaiting together.
Done.
Boom. That's all you have to do. Charlie, you writing this down?
No. This is fucking terrifying as a man with a daughter. Like,
Oh, yeah.
everything I look at in life, I equate to my children.
Yeah.
So it's like, this fucking world is. Aliens need to show up.
But see, for us, it's kind of this big. To them, it's gonna be like no big deal. It's like gonna be going past like a smoke shop now, where like our parents thought it was terrible. You know what I mean? Like whatever you want to call it, like a strip club.
Sure.
You know, like we have strip clubs everywhere. We go to them. We have. At least.
So what's on the next one there?
All right, Miss My Butterfly, Coco. Hopefully one day you will reach out. I think about you all the time. Miss My Butterfly, Coco. I wonder who that is.
So the
That's all it
butterfly
is.
thing's got to be something that they both know, right?
Is that the code? Do you think
that's
this is a code?
That's the code.
What if
right?
this is like a drug deal or something? Like,
Oh,
because I mean,
totally could be.
like, I miss my butterfly. Come, like, fly to me, and then hopefully one day you'll reach out to bring me my butterfly drugs.
So is butterfly like
Or
code word
love.
for something like Molly is for
I don't know.
MDMA?
I think about you all the time, butterfly.
Okay. Yeet.
Yeet.
Charlie's, how's Joe Miller doing over there?
I think he got already banned. I don't know.
Good. That's funny. Play Linda girl
You're a
Oh
liar.
boy.
in black straps bikini.
Oh, that's not me. That's totally Jessica.
Play Linda number 13.
Oh, never mind.
We
We're talking
know
about
where
the
we're
beach.
going. If you're from around here, you know. If you're not from around here,
Yeah.
what is Play Linda 13?
That's the new beach,
Naked
right?
beach.
And they're actually
Optional.
they're blending into 12 now, from what I've been reading.
And it's optional, right? Like you can go out there and have clothes, or you can go out there and not.
Sure.
Well, duh.
right?
You're just the odd man out if you don't.
But if you're before, and it even warns you, right, when you turn in before even number one.
Does it really?
You could see some slongs and some
Yeah,
slingadangas.
That's exactly what the sign says.
It's just some slingadangas.
How do you know?
This is a slit optional beach. What it says, right?
Have you been
come
to
in.
the nude beach?
I have been down past the nude beach. So yeah, I guess I kind
to
of have.
backcountry.
There's a barge out there it's a 45-minute walk north past the last parking spot.
Yeah.
So we'd go out there in high school
Backcountry.
and we'd get backpacks and our fishing poles and we would, hike that 45 minutes. But we'd giggle, right? Because we're staying on the other side. We know we don't want to go over there and see nothing. And you get there to where the barge is sunken right into the beach. And if you fish right outside of that, dude, you're catching redfish. You're catching all kinds of just badass fish, like big old drum and sheep.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. And because no one makes that walk, and it's a structure right there in the water.
You know what's funny? If you look on Google Maps and you do a street view at Pier 13, because I was trying to see if they had caught something, and they did. Yet they had to blur out some bodies out there.
That's hilarious.
But you can take the street view all the way from that pier, all the way up into like Volusia County.
Oh yeah,
to where it meets with the Volusia County boardwalk that starts that backcountry. And if you look at the guy, you can see the guy's shadow.
Yep.
He's got like a backpack with the pole sticking out with the camera on top and like a big brim hat. And that dude just schlepped it all the way up.
So, and think about this. We're between 16 and 18 years old at this time. We're still in high school and we're doing this. And the game is you're out there and you're fishing. But the whole time you're looking south because these people walk. And they get close. Like sometimes, like they'll walk for a while, and then so sometimes you're like, I see a naked person walking towards us. Are they going to get close enough to us? And then all before you know, you're like, dude, they're about a half a mile away right now. Jesus. Like and then you start to get to where you could almost see something, and you're like, Jesus Christ, they better not come any further. And then usually we're like, oh, like, and then they just go the other way. They don't come all the way down, but it's like they test their boundaries. They want to see how much close they can get.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then we go over to the other side, and then you just walk back and keep your head down.
Jesus Christ, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing?
All right, so playing on the girl black straps bikini.
That narrows it down.
Hi, we were talking, and I'm from Nashville, and you were from Titusville. I was with someone you were not. You had a black strap bikini. I had a blue, yellow rash guard on. Just saying hi, and HMU. We know what HMU is, right?
Hit me up.
Hit me up. Yep.
I'll be back soon.
Ooh. Wait, let's unravel that there for a second.
Like,
I was
that's
with
a younger
somebody.
person, right?
I don't know.
Maybe he meant like he was with his friend.
My yellow rash guard
Okay,
on.
yeah.
So he's a surfer. He's surfing. He was wearing a yellow rash guard.
Who's surfing at Pier 13?
Who's wearing a yellow rash guard at Pier 13?
Somebody who doesn't want to take your shirt off.
Maybe he was surfing and the
Maybe he
water
would
just sent him
like,
down that way.
Maybe he had the shirt on,
be.
but was just danging.
What if it was a
Yeah,
woman?
he did
Dang-a-lang.
say he just had on a rash guard. He didn't say anything about his board shorts
that's
or
a fair point.
Speedo, whatever.
She had a
choice.
black strap bikini, so why are you bikini in it?
It's optional.
Hey, it's
right?
optional. That's right. You don't have to be naked.
That's right.
It's true.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot more, but I only had 4 or 5 to print out.
Yeet.
That's what we do. We eat the sheets.
Yeets the sheets. So it's for everybody listening at home, he actually printed these out on paper like it's 1995.
Oh, I used to do
And
that.
then
It's like
read
map
them.
questing it right now.
You can actually scan like barcode scan
On the
it
back
to
of it,
get-
there's
to get a link
directions to
it.
St. Augustine.
Yeah,
And then as-
MapQuest.
As he's done with it, he eats the paper away like he's Johnny Carson behind the desk.
Who played Judge Harry T. Stone on Night Court?
Right.
Not John Larroquette.
Old.
He was the lawyer.
What was the guy's name?
Harry Anderson.
Boom.
Damn.
I got it. Damn.
Who popularized lace fingerless gloves
Madonna.
in the 80s?
Michael.
quick.
Yeah, Madonna.
Complete the line. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to?
Disagree.
And what was that band?
The Eurythmics.
Eurythmics.
Eurythmics. Annie Lennox.
Who played Sergeant Rick Hunter on NBC's police drama Hunter?
Never saw.
Fred Dreyer, John Amos, or Garrett Morris?
Garrett Morris.
Fred Dreyer.
Fred Dreyer is correct. What Swedish tennis star won his 6th men's singles French Open title in 1981?
Swedish in 80. Wow, that's going back.
Swedish tennis star won his 6th men's singles French Open title in 1981?
I'm going to say Andre Agassi, but it's not true.
Charlie
It's
Plain.
not because he was Australian.
Charlie Plain.
Not Pete Sampras.
Not Sampras. That was a good guess though, because Sampras was another baller back in the day. It was
Martina
Agassi, Sampras.
Navratilova.
Not Arthur Ashe.
There's one guy that
That
I
was a
just
long-
remember this name. It's Bjorn Borg.
Oh, I remember.
No,
I remember.
Remember that guy's name? I just
I thought he was an action movie star from Sweden.
dude. This is just a funny quiz. It's an easy one. Half belt, half purse. Right. This accessory reaches
Fanny
height
pack.
of popularity. in the
That's
80s.
back,
Like,
too,
right?
by the way.
I just like the way they started that one off. Half belt, half purse.
That like the mullet has come back.
Who starred as David in The Hogan Family?
Hogan.
Never even
Got nothing
Never
on that.
watched.
It's
show.
a big name too.
Hold on.
Big name.
Hogan family.
Horrible bosses.
Oh, Jason Bateman.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
What golfing great aced the same 182-yard hole on consecutive
Jack
days
Nicklaus.
in 1986? No.
Really?
Mickelson.
There's a famous drink named after him.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
What? This is a Chris question. What college basketball player died on the court
Hank Gathers.
in 1980? In the 1980s.
Hank Gathers.
Charlie, why?
He had it. He got it right.
All right, Chris. What 1984 rookie NBA player holds the record for the most block shots?
Bird.
No.
What?
Shaquille O'Neal.
1984
84.
block shots.
Michael Jordan.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Boom. Charlie, you're just getting these.
Yeah, Charlie.
Don't fuck around.
What was the name of President Ronald Reagan's proposed defense system?
Just say no to drugs.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Just say no to drugs.
Star Wars. In which Star Trek movie does the crew of the Enterprise go back in time to 20th century Earth?
Empire Strikes Back.
That's isn't that Wrath of Khan?
I never
Star
saw
Trek
Star
4,
Trek.
The Voyage Home.
Oh, the Voyage. I remember when they got the killer whale.
Yeah, I've never seen any of
in
them.
the aquarium.
This is topical to what we talked about earlier. What famous crooner sang the Married with Children theme song?
Hello.
Frank Sinatra.
Love and marriage
Isn't it Frank?
together like a horse and carriage. This I tell your brother. You can't have one without the other. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. I need to get some
I
oil
was
for
never
your
allowed
fucking
to watch
shoes.
that show.
That show was
Shoe your
great.
feet, lady.
Did Chris get the other question right about Star Trek?
Yeah, Star Wars. Oh no, I got that one
Voyager.
wrong.
Yeah, you got
I
it
guess Wrath of Khan.
Who played Jareth, the Goblin King in Labyrinth?
Oh,
David
David
Bowie.
Bowie. Power of the Babe. What babe?
David Bowie.
Who was a regular on both Dynasty and TJ Hooker at the same time? And don't call her a hooah.
Heather Locklear.
The one that got married a bunch of times. Elizabeth
Taylor.
Heather Locklear.
Yeah. Is Heather Locklear?
Yeah.
she's such a nice woman. Why
She
would I
was
call
one of
her
the
a-
names back in the day, man. That was one that
Richie
all of the
Sambora,
kids were
man.
like,
She was
Yeah.
married to Richie Sambora.
she was one of them. In 1989, NHL player Pele Euclid scored the fastest goal in NHL history. How long did it take?
3 points.
5, 10, or 15 seconds?
5.
10.
50.
5. That's kind of easy, right? Like they should have middled that one. That's 5 seconds. What recording a video cassette format was VHS's competition?
Betamax.
Betamax.
In 1987, who covered the song "I Think We're Alone Now"?
Tiffany.
I think we're
This is so
alone
unfair.
now.
Charlie's so much older than us.
Fuck you. You jerk.
What movie starred Cher and Nicolas Cage? Looking for Love in New York.
Love Struck.
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck. Damn
That
it.
was good.
See, old man. Man, let's
I
do
like
some
this one.
90s trivia. Maybe I'll take have a
What
chance.
Indiana Jones searching for Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade? What
Say it
is
again.
Indiana Jones searching for in Indiana
Ark of
Jones?
Covenant.
Ark of the Covenant.
In the Last Crusade?
Yeah.
Ark of the Covenant,
No,
dude.
it's
the
it's
Oh.
the goblet, the Holy Grail.
Crystal Skull.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, Holy Grail.
Fuck.
It's one of my
The
favorite.
Ghetto
movies.
Blaster was also known as what?
Oh,
Boombox.
Boombox. Yep.
In 1983, the finale of what show became the highest rated TV broadcast
Dallas.
in history?
Cheers.
MASH.
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 Oh.
You old bitch.
It's common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
Whatever, Grandma.
I didn't say Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, Michael Landon.
My mom
In
loves that show.
1982,
I do too.
what 1982 movie popularized the phrase,
Not in.
"Hey, bud, let's party"?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
There you go.
So old.
Damn, good one.
There we go.
Phoebe Cates.
As soon as you said, "Hey, bud," all I could see is Sean Penn.
Hey, bud.
In 1989 film follows the relationship between John Cusack and Lone Sky after their graduation from high school?
Say anything?
Say anything.
Yep.
I'm letting you go, Colleen.
The boombox.
Who directed Terminator?
Cameron.
James Cameron.
Donald Trump.
He was in Home Alone.
What film depicts self-destructive boxer Jake LaMotta?
Rocky?
Jake LaMotta.
The
Like
name of
that's
the
gonna
movie
help.
is Jake
What film
LaMotta.
depicts the self-destructive boxer Jake LaMotta?
Oh, is that the one with Ricky Schroeder?
I got nothing.
The Champ?
Raging Bull.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
I
Oh,
mean,
my
I stumped
God.
you guys.
He's
It's
like
been
Jake
a long-
LaMotta.
We're on 80.
Like
We're
that's
on
gonna
Fucking
help.
Robert
like-
De Niro. That's a great
Yeah.
movie, man.
Never
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it in years.
I don't think I've ever seen that
It's a
one.
good, fucking,
honestly.
really good movie.
Add that to
What
the queue.
female artist had hits like "Hit Me with Your Best Shot"?
Hit me with your best shot.
Love is a
Pat
Battlefield.
Benatar.
Yeah.
What TV show set in Hawaii?
Hawaii
Magnum
Five-O.
PI.
Come on now.
Magnum PI.
Magna Pia.
Lost.
All right, I got a tennis question again. You ready?
Sure.
What #1 world ranking tennis star, forced to retire in 1980 due to health issues, was awarded the Presidential Medal
Arthur
of
Ashe.
Freedom?
Arthur
There we
Ashe.
go. There we
Ellen
go.
DeGeneres.
Martina Navratilova.
During the 80s, Chris, which two teams had the biggest rivalry in the NBA?
In the NBA.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
so-
the 80s.
Oh.
That's going to have to be.
What two teams?
Come on, buddy.
That's going to have to be the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Dolphins.
Lakers, Celtics.
I was just going to say that, Charlie.
You knew that, though, didn't you?
No.
Come on. You
did not
really
know that?
don't watch
No.
any sports?
Jesus.
I
And
love
especially not basketball.
That's more American history.
I want to ask him all of the basketball questions.
Bring it on.
Without an
Let's
answer.
have it.
Hold on. Let's see what time it is. I got it. I think I got it.
It's getting there.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, and Carpenter closes at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I gotta
now.
go.
All right.
All right,
Lay it on.
What winner of the 1986 British Open was known as the Shark?
That would also be acclaimed Hollywood film director James Cameron.
Greg Norman.
Greg Norman? Who was the world's first computer-generated TV host?
Mad Max.
Oh,
Max Headroom.
Yeah, that's
Boom.
it. Yep.
Mad Max. I like it.
The same thing.
All right. I got to go.
All right.
I got to go.
All right.
All right. Scott's Rabbit Holing. Have a great week, guys. Love you guys.
Great holiday
Love you
weekend.
guys.
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day.
Be safe.
Remember what the holiday's about, guys.
That's right.
You know, remember what it's about.
Thank
Hey,
you for listening.
and June
I've been
1st,
upgrading the
UFO
website, guys, so
updates.
there's some new ways for you to subscribe to the podcast. Please share. There's going to be the shirts are going to be posted here soon. We're getting pretty close to that. We're getting the store together.
Website's looking good, man.
The website, it's coming
I've
along,
been busting
right?
my ass. Dude.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you. You're
thank you,
welcome.
Charlie.
I have it
You're
to where on the
Scott.
homepage you can actually there's a Spotify, there's iTunes.
Yeah. Well, if people
I
just
had-
go on it, they can see. You know?
Exactly, and then there was iHeartRadio, but I was having some bug problems.
Yeah.
So
Bugs are crazy.
I gotta kind of it was crashing the site.
Things are crazy.
I'm going to keep adding to it.
Friends
we're
reunion
adding,
tonight.
The gallery. We've got a whole bunch of pictures
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's
from events
crazy.
that we're
Everything that's
posting.
happening in the world. Have a great week. And we'll see you next week. Scott's gonna
Go check
They
out
never
that
let me do anything
saloon
that we're
opening
supposed
up
to do.
on Garden Street.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
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 Daisies in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor.